to.
Yeah, I got it.
Right, I'm trying to post really fast. My Nike app drops.
I don't have TikTok though.
You don't have TikTok?
No,
I'll
I
pull
can't
up
pull up
TikTok in a
TikTok.
second. I'll pull up TikTok here in a second. Whew, I gotta wake up.
We need like 2 phones.
For what?
Have one there dedicated for that, and then we have our TikToks. Then we can you pull it up on your phone? I forget.
Remember we tried. It won't let me see lives.
Right.
Maybe if I could probably do it on my phone if I went to Google,
right.
like Safari.
Yeah, let me see if I can do it on here.
Yeah, if I went to Safari, I probably could. What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Doing well. I don't see it.
Right? I think it looks weird. Does it look weird with the Nike Union thing right there?
I don't think so. I think it looks fine. Yeah.
Jeez, this thing's right there. Staff commands, hurry, get this done, hurry. Still do it within staff commands, right? Yeah. I knew.
Yeah, I can't do it on there.
2735.
And we tuned in. Hold on, I gotta loop from this way. More likes attract more viewers. Keep it up. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. We are good though. Good to go. About to get going, guys. Just finishing up. We're about to start in about 7 minutes our live show, our podcast. How's everyone doing?
It's a little different talking to this small of an audience.
What's that?
So it's a little different talking to this small of an audience. Whenever I'm streaming now.
Oh, it's like 14. It's like, I don't know. You know,
it
like,
gets up to like 25,
Yeah.
30. Just depending on what channel you're on.
yeah.
What's today? The 4th. 04. Hour will be 09. Minute will be 50. Enter our image. Let's go, baby. We're going to get this thing done. Don't say we can't do both.
Hold on, I'm going to disconnect my mic real quick.
Woo. Lightning lost the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Two 2735.
What's going on with my mic?
Let's go. Got that thing done and ready to go. Stock numbers, nah. Don't need no stock numbers. Okay. What did you do? You gotta stop messing with stuff right before we record. You are that's your thing. To try and tweak something right before we record.
Don't worry about it.
I'm always worried about it. I don't even get it.
I'm good. Testing. We're good.
I get a choice to be worried about it. It's
Like,
gotta be.
Just don't touch my mic, I guess. Look at this thing.
That's you're talking to me. I'm like, I never touch your mic.
No. All right, we're about to get started, guys. We got
Yep.
another 5 minutes.
Set up.
If you guys want to chat, we'll talk. A little Q&A or whatever. What are you guys' thoughts on the UNC Jordan 6s? They're releasing tomorrow. Thoughts on these bad boys?
Where are they releasing? Just foot sites and stuff?
Just foot size from what I'm seeing. Some boutiques. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Nice, pretty nice material on these for sure.
Thoughts. I'm trying to pull it up, but you're not gonna be able to see their thoughts.
I'll just read it this way.
If anyone says anything.
No viewers so far.
Chat,
Yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on these UNC Jordans? Cop, drop. We will start the auction off at $1. I wish we could auction these off for $1.
Did you have to fill out an application for Kyle?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I did too. Just didn't have to fill it out for a while, and then.
Yeah, I filled it out on Wednesday right before payroll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah, she was like, Maria came up to me. She's like, hey, I'm about to do payroll. Are you actually in the system? And I was like, I don't think I am yet. She's like, okay, well, if you want to get paid.
Yeah, that's basically what she was telling me.
Look at the icy bottoms. These things are a beaut.
Icy bottoms.
These things are a beaut. They're only going for $9.50 these days.
Yeah, right.
Retail.
Yeah, right. Chill out with that. TikTok.com.
What are your guys' thoughts on these?
How do you get to the live again? /live?
/live.
/live. TikTok.com/ Huh?
It's I think what's poppin' fresh? I think it's at
/ at. Oh, there it is right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's.
Then you gotta do /live probably. I don't think you did /live at the end. Oh yeah, so it's /at Shoeware. /live. There you go. And then sign in.
I don't remember.
Sign in.
I literally don't remember what.
Thoughts on the Harden sixes? Oh man, where are they? Oh, right here? I don't know, Landon. What are your thoughts on these?
They're actually not bad. They're not bad. They're heavy though.
They're a little heavy.
They're a little heavy, but they're better than the Harden 5.
They got
sure.
This
definitely better than Harden 5.
This kind of felt material that they use on the toe box easily gets scuffs.
Yeah.
So it's a scuff magnet. Watch out for that. Landon played 2 pickup games, and got stepped on twice.
Yeah, they were stepping on my feet for no reason. It was it was bad.
So if you
Stepped
see
on
that,
my feet twice.
you can see that on there.
Who said that?
Shrey did on YouTube. So yeah, but
it's not bad.
They're definitely good. They still contain that Ultra Boost midsole, so they're definitely comfy.
Ultra Boost is Boost.
Oh yeah, sorry, Boost midsole featured in the Ultra Boost.
Can I get logged in?
Speaking of, Adidas is having a sale starting today. $30 off $100 on Ultra Boost if you're interested in that. $100 or more. I think it's code Big 10, I think it was. Something like that.
For what?
What's up with that cushion in the heel? Seems a little too much.
It's not bad. It's not cushion. It's just the way that the midsole's built up.
Yeah, isn't it mostly for lockdown? This is all support from what we tested. It's not really. It's not. See, like if you look on the other side, the midsole kind of ends right here, which is about average height. But then they add all this on the outer heel, probably for what do you call it?
Where's the chat?
Support.
Jeez, there we go.
No, I mean from like the inside. What's up with the cushion in the heel? They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's definitely heavy though. Definitely a heavier shoe.
When are you streaming on KK?
Fresh
asked.
Tomorrow, Fresh. I did yesterday for like 8 hours. I will tomorrow. Are you on there? What's your name? What's your name on there?
All right, it is 8:30.
Here we go.
We about to start. We got everything.
Let me get this article up in the chat really quick. Fresh Prince 001. Yeah, man, you'll see me on there. If you ever see me on there, my streamer name is Cobra. The guy that came in last night, he was like, "How'd you get that name?" And I explained it. It's a really stupid reason how I got it. And he's like, I don't like that name. I'm like, yeah, me either, but people like it, so now I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a bookmark.
Watching from India? Hey, appreciate it. Bought the Puma Clyde All Pros based on the vid.
Oh, dude, the Puma Clydes are amazing. Mine are over there. Yeah, the Puma Clydes are really nice.
Yeah, they're super nice. But, all right. Ready to go?
All right, guys, let's get to it. But make sure we're nice and amped up. Slide in a little bit. Woo! Check in every few days. Yeah, dude, just bookmark my shows.
You gotta follow.
Can't find you.
I gotta follow the accounts, right?
Yeah,
all
follow
three.
All the accounts. Tomorrow I'm streaming at it'll be tomorrow night. What time is it at
6 hours.
At 7 o'clock. We're 7 o'clock at night.
6 hours ahead of us.
Oh
yeah.
Jeez. Hey man, if you're doing anything at 3 a.m. But I'm streaming from like your time, probably like 3 a.m. to like 12 in the afternoon. So when you wake up, I'll be on. If you're looking for me, my streaming name's Cobra.
The two snakes. But all right, let's get into it. Let's start. All right, you ready, Lando?
Whew, here we go. Scratch
all right.
map for India. Scratch map for India. Thanks, dude. I forgot about that. I think we do have India.
I think we have India.
We do?
We do have India.
Dang, we do have India. Dude, we got to get back to that.
I know, man.
It's
a 5 hour difference? 5 hour difference.
Yeah, I'll be on whenever you wake up fresh. So just check it out on Saturday morning whenever you wake up. I guess it'll be Sunday morning for you. Check it out Sunday morning.
Yeah, yep. But all right, guys, we're going to start with our live Lace Up show. If this is your first time joining in, basically this show is all about sneakers and sneaker news. And we try to do this every single week. And it's just basically everything that's upcoming in the sneaker world and the news that kind of followed it. But other than that,
let me turn off this sleep timer. Don't want that.
No.
Forgot to turn the sleep timer off before I went to work yesterday, and I was uploading a unboxing. Got home, never finished uploading. Had to do it again. All right.
It's the worst.
Woo.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's get into it.
Got the baseball shirt on in honor of baseball not starting. Here we go. Probably not going to start. We'll see.
All right, ready?
Where's my sweet spot? Ready.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to episode 15 of the Laced Up Show. This is a show all about sneakers and sneaker news. I'm your host, Chase, with my co-host today, Landon, and we have another fun episode for you guys. So, getting right into it, we have Nike Sneaker Pass is changing to a draw format. That's right. So, Nike has released a statement regarding their new Nike Sneaker Pass system. And if you don't know what Sneaker Pass is, basically it's a type of release that Nike does. And what it does is it allows some customers to purchase their upcoming shoe before the release. So originally it was a first come first serve format, but they have since changed that into a draw format. All that really means is that now once you enter into the Sneaker Pass, you will be randomly chosen, and the winners of that Sneaker Pass will be getting the shoes early. So Nike goes on and says how, it has been so different from previously how, retail has been, especially for purchasing sneakers, and has gotten a lot of different changes that are a necessity, including some bot filters and stuff like that is included with this draw type of format. But Landon, what are your thoughts on this?
This is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised. You almost have to try and switch stuff up because just people get too good at it nowadays, Like people are just too good. You can bot pretty much anything.
Oh, for sure.
You can bot pretty much any type of product if you don't mess with it, and things happen all the time. Like there's like red flags happen whenever you're trying to bot, and this didn't happen because this went wrong, and if you keep on changing it up, I know that was it was a whole lot of buzz whenever Shoe Palace went to Shopify and stuff like that, just with how easy it is to access shoes manually. But some places seem to do it better than others. I understand that it's incredibly different from like dropping a shoe one time compared to like dropping multiple times a week. But what comes to mind is Ama Manier's a nice personal cop.
Oh, yeah.
Ama Manier's a nice personal cop. What's some other ones? Like
Union?
Union's a nice
Union
personal cop.
Yeah.
Social Status is a really nice personal cop, like manual cop. That's what I'm meaning, like manual cop. Like I think that's Nike, like what they're struggling with is how do you get more pairs of one shoe to each person and not 30 shoes to one person, none to these other 29.
I think it's, no matter what you do, it's a cat and mouse game. I mean, people are gonna
I
find
think that's what
loopholes
this
with
sounds
this.
like. Nike plays it.
Yeah.
It's like
So
we're gonna try and switch it up. Maybe
right,
this will help.
right.
Maybe it'll be worse.
Honestly, I think it's worse
Why?
for like as like a normal person, because at least speed, if you got the ping about a sneakers pass and you were on it, you were almost like guaranteed like, oh, I felt good.
Don't guarantee anything in
No,
this
but
game.
like at least it's not up to chance. Like, you know, it just like when I did it, it'd be like, oh man, I just wasn't quick enough. But now it's like, now it's random. It's
We
just
used to
like
believe
any
that,
other.
though. Like the first
Well
time we ever
now,
went for
well
some
now
time-
because those were draws, we didn't understand. But now because Sneaker Pass was first come first serve, and now it's basically there's no way. Like, I don't know. I think personally, I would get discouraged. I'm gonna get more discouraged more often knowing that Sneaker Pass is up to random, because that allows so many more people to join, and then I feel like it's gonna limit my chances, even if I was quick enough. You know, so I don't know.
It's either way, though. I mean, how are you gonna feel if you were one of the last people to join and you hit? That's the way that it is. That's just the way the world
I don't
works.
know.
That's
I just
the
feel.
way the world works.
I personally think
you
it's gonna be too
You personally
long.
would be like, I entered late. You know, I didn't really deserve it, so I'm okay that I didn't get it. No.
No,
You hit that thing late and you'd be like, let's go. I'm really glad that it's just up the chance.
I guess I don't know.
Then what happens if you start just hitting and hitting, though?
I doubt it.
Wouldn't that be
You better play the
But-
lotto
but-
then,
but
because if
sneaker-
it's randomly chosen.
Sneaker accounts are like that, though. Like, we've experienced that firsthand, where you have an account hit, like, back to back drops and then ghosts for 2 months.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird.
I don't know how they do it, man. Their algorithm or whatever they use to filter it is pretty
I
crazy.
refuse to believe there's people out there that still haven't hit after, like, 4 or 5 years.
Oh, I know,
I
right?
refuse to believe it.
I know.
You see it every day.
There's-
every day, dang, still have never hit on sneakers. Or someone posts, like, my first sneakers dub. And, like, to those, I guess you have to factor in, like, did you just get into sneakers?
Right.
Like, is this your second weekend going for sneakers on the sneakers app? Because I'm always sitting here like, there's no way. Like, if you enter into all the drops, you're not going to hit most of them. But you're going to hit something.
Yeah.
You're, gonna
You're
hit
bound
the
to get at
Jordan
least
13
one.
Court Purple. You're going to hit, like...
Something that you don't want to hit, but you'll at least get the
You're
feeling.
at least going to hit something that you don't want to hit. So that's,
Well, yeah.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. But, I mean...
It is pretty interesting what they did. I'm glad Nike is changing it up, but I don't know if it's personally. I don't think it's for the better, but I think you disagree. But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right, so this is interesting. So we have word in now that Nike has suspended online sales in Russia. Nike has announced that it's no longer taking online orders in its Russian language website as the business continues to be affected by the fallout from Russia's military attack on Ukraine. A message that greets shoppers on Nike's site front page loosely translates to Nike currently cannot guarantee product delivery to customers in Russia. Purchases on the Nike.com website and Nike app are temporarily unavailable in this region. Visit your nearest Nike store. So, I mean, as always, we aren't really here to speak on what you should or shouldn't think is right or wrong about anything in the world. We're just kind of talking about just what goes on overall, just like kind of our view on it. But I know that there are some other major corporations like Apple. I think Apple's one of them that's entirely just kind of cut off their business.
Oh,
with
for
Russia.
real?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
So they halted all their business. Nike's more so just like pointing customers towards their stores is what it looks like. But, you know, Nike hasn't commented on its future intentions with Russia yet. So, you know, what are your thoughts on this? And do you see more brands like continuing like down this road?
That's interesting. I actually didn't know about this article. When you first brought it up to me, I thought it was Nike purposely like cutting off sales due to Russia's actions on Ukraine. But now hearing that, it just sounds like they're just having trouble with shipping and getting it up on their online.
I think it was more so like they're worried that they won't be able to get products
Right.
in Ukraine.
Right.
Or,
Oh,
sorry,
in Russia. Okay.
Like with all the stuff going on.
See,
Or
I thought it
maybe
was
they don't
more.
want to get products into Russia and they're trying to
Right.
direct, yeah.
Right. See, I feel like I don't know if it's going to be either. I don't know if they're doing it like they're blaming it on the shipments and something similar like that, and then they're just saying that,
I don't know.
or
Shreyas just said Adidas is going to stop selling Russian soccer jerseys. And did you see, like, it's just a whole, like, domino effect. Like, all Russian Olympic athletes have been suspended. Can't go. Can't compete in
Yeah.
the Olympics. Can you imagine that?
yeah.
You train your whole life to be an Olympian. And now your
Oh,
country
yeah.
goes to war.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
now you can't compete in the Olympics.
I know, you and I talked about YouTube. I mean, we're obviously in the YouTube business as well, and they stopped all state-funded, what was it, monetization for
That's
any of
right.
them.
Oh, for
Yeah,
Russia. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what we
for
were talking
Russia.
about.
So it's kind of cool that, you know, businesses have the ability to do that. I don't know if Nike's actually doing it because of Russia's actions, or is it just because of
Like
the
if
whole
they're taking
entire.
action, they're like, hey, we can't really do anything, so let's
Right.
get out in front of this.
I
and say
kind
something.
of feel like this is like their soft way of doing it without, you know, causing too much harm against anyone. They're like, hey, we can't do it because there is a war happening. It's not because, hey, we don't want to sell your product because you are at war. So I don't know about that. Like, it seems like a little kind of PR stunt here, but you know, it's pretty interesting what's going on over there. I think it's crazy
it's
that
interesting to see all the stuff that's happening too, because like we also talked about is Ukraine doesn't have like any allies, so it's like
yeah,
not like
they're
people
not
are not going to come to
right.
know,
They're basically on their own.
basically on their own, but you see all these other people like all these other places.
Yeah,
so it's kinda
yeah.
crazy.
It's especially with social media now. It is kind of crazy
Is
that that you. I mean, the amount of things that you can see on, especially on TikTok and social media, on this Ukraine kind of situation that's happening is insane. You can really see you can be like
Videos
right
and
into the war. It's, you know, none of these wars have ever been like that.
No, that's the weirdest. That's a really great point. And
Right?
It's super weird.
All these different perspectives on it.
Dude, that's the thing. That's super weird. You read those comments for a second, but like, I just can't believe the age that we're in, because this translates to everything. It's weird because it's like a microcosm of everything. Like, the professional NBA athletes never had to deal with social media, never had to deal with all this backlash, never had to deal with anything along those lines. But now you get it now. Like the saying where you know, coaches get fired for like hitting their players and stuff like that. You used to not see it. You see a coach hit their player. You see Bruce Arians smack someone on the head. You see Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Like if it's not really broadcasted and just pushed out there, nothing ends up happening.
Yeah.
Same thing with like 10 years ago, you had the whole John Gruden email thing. Like that would have just been, hey, you know, wipe that under the rug. Don't do that stuff. Now it's get him out of there. We want a new coach. We want new everything.
Yeah.
It's just,
Everyone's got a camera and everyone can stream it to the internet just like that instantaneously. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's pretty crazy what's happening over there with Russia and Ukraine. But moving on to a different take, but also kind of weird. A man who is identified by his own sneakers in a TikTok video has been charged with armed robbery. So federal investigators have finally caught the man who has been behind a series of armed robberies in Detroit. So the crack case has been spotted by the same sneakers worn in the robberies in a TikTok dance videos. So the authorities have charged this man with robbery affecting interstate commerce and possessing a firearm during a violent crime. He is facing more than 20 years in prison. So this TikToker isn't just any TikToker, but he's actually a TikTok star and went by Chosen World and had over 150,000 followers on TikTok. He has confessed to all of his crimes now. And so, Landon, what are your thoughts? Isn't that crazy?
It's not. It shouldn't be funny, but it's a little bit funny. TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, 150,000 isn't that much, honestly. I don't know. It's about 148,000 more than we get. But anyways, I mean, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Chosen World. What kind of content did he make?
I don't know.
Probably
I think
gunplay.
No.
Smart.
It was something else.
He does like robbing skits. That's his thing. He's like, he's like,
gotcha.
pretends to be a
He's
robber.
like, that's a good idea.
It's an act, guys. You can't come for me just because it's an act.
Yeah. So yeah, but apparently, I guess the FBI was investigating, and then they noticed that on the security cameras, he was wearing the same shoes, and then one of his TikTok videos, I guess some unique pair of Air Forces with like hearts on them or something like that.
No
yeah,
way.
and that's how he got caught. Boom, just like that, and he confessed to everything.
That's the rookie mistake.
Watch out, man. The feds are on TikTok, guys.
You gotta wear basic shoes, man. Better camera. Yo, dude, wear basic shoes. Who in the world is gonna do something like that? That's like saying like, get your most custom pair of shoes that you've ever had.
Yeah.
And just wear them.
Might as well write your name on the shoe.
Your name on the shoe. That's what I'm saying. Like, write your name on the shoe. Just have a one pair of shoes on. It's like, hey, we just gotta find who owns these shoes. Yeah. And it's over.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know 150,000 followers on TikTok too.
I know. I'm really curious. I wonder his account's probably not going to get used.
No,
for a
it's
while.
still up. Oh yeah. It's
It is
not.
still up though.
It's still up, but
It's
yeah,
still
it's
up.
now it's hashtag jail talk. So we'll see.
I want to go and look at it.
Have you ever seen that? Those prison
his
talks.
TikToks are weird. Jeff's saying that his TikToks are weird. He
Oh,
probably
yeah?
went to go look at it. I wonder what. Yeah, I mean, I can't. Did you even look at his TikTok?
I pulled it up just to see if it was live, if TikTok did get anything, but yeah, no, it's still live. You can still see his videos. So
I mean, he got bastard crying. Maybe like the other side of TikTok. Yeah, it's on the other side of TikTok. That's probably right.
yeah, it's pretty crazy, but
That's hilarious.
But moving on to that funny story, we have something a little different. Landon, what do we got next?
All right, so now we have an update. So it looks like Nike is actually not leaving Foot Locker, nor does it plan to. So Nike is not removing products from Foot Locker. Earlier this week, some misinformation was shared from Forbes about this being a potential course of action. However, Foot Locker will remain as Nike's most important retail partner, as they project an average of 55% of their business from Nike in Q4 alone.
Wow.
So, I'm not sure if you had heard of this. I actually did hear the rumors about this. So apparently that's all they were, though. It was just rumors. Nike will keep Foot Locker on, but what do you think about this? Like, about how this story broke? It's kind of weird how it played out, but I mean, I actually saw the rumors and I was wondering if there was actually any truth to it, and then they just kind of came out and cut it down.
I bet you there is a little bit of truth.
Like some thought about it.
I bet you not. Yeah, I bet you there are some rumors because Nike's like that. Nike, I mean, is wanting to get just strictly, if you want to buy a shoe on Nike, you got to go through Nike.com or the Nike stores.
You think they want to just get it down to one of one?
Oh, I bet you they will. They will do it, and that's how they want to do it. And I see it probably in about 10 years, honestly.
About
20 2032. I'm not joking. Well, it takes time.
Guys, you guys got to stick around for these podcasts, because normally once a podcast, a couple times, or maybe
put a
every
pin
other
on
podcast, he'll put something out there.
It's my hot take.
He just goes fishing. Yeah, he has at least 1 to 2 like extremely freezing cold takes in the moment.
No, it's hot, red hot. Insider details have been
start making a list. I'm trying to think. You still haven't landed on your Air Jordan 2 prediction.
It's coming.
You haven't landed.
It's coming. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes you try and trick me into
there's some shipping delays, obviously. I mean, we'll get into why there's some shipping delays. But yeah, no, it's Air Jordan 2 is definitely coming. But focusing on this, no, it just makes total sense why Nike would split away from Foot Locker. If Nike, if it came out that Foot Locker's business, $1 billion business, 55% of that comes straight from Nike. All right, so so Nike has to sell it to Foot Locker, their own product, 50% less than retail, right? So there's 50% margin that of $1 billion. So $500 million can be funneling into Nike.
I know what you're saying. Jep said he'll get a job at Nike and give us some insider info.
Jep, man. Hey, if you do it, I hope so.
Nice.
That would be nice.
How nice that would be?
That'd be sick.
Do you know how nice that would be? That would be so convenient.
Yeah. But yeah,
convenient.
But yeah, I definitely think it's gonna happen in 10 years. That's my hot take. Put it on there. Write it down. DM me in 10 years. See where we're at.
DM him in 10 years. No one is gonna be DMing you in 10 years. In 10 years, you're gonna be too famous to answer DMs.
Oh no, I still will. I still will. I have my people sort through them. Don't worry. If you DM and say, "Hey, 10 years ago you were right,"
10 years, it's gonna be from his media team.
No. If someone DMs me and says 10 years ago you said this on this episode, I would for sure.
I'd hope so.
Respond to them.
I sure hope.
Don't worry about that.
You're not like Michael Jordan. Depending on what you do.
I don't know. I might be. We'll find out in 10 years.
We'll find out in 10 years.
I won't be in basketball.
That's maybe your hottest take.
But
you're
yeah.
going to be Michael Jordan in 10 years.
But moving on,
right.
We got some Supreme news that Supreme has now announced that the Supreme SB Dunk High is returning. So Supreme and Nike are back for another collab, and it's now on the SB Dunk High model. So this collab will feature 3 different colorways, and on the shoe itself, it has on the back saying "By Any Means," which is a tribute to Supreme's By Any Means releases back in 2008 in 2008. So there is no specific date yet on the release, but you could be looking at sometime between spring and summer 2022. So Landon, what are your thoughts on this collab, and which is your favorite colorway?
Well, Jep says the Supreme's dying and we need to, just accept that.
Supreme is dying? I don't know. That's a hot take for sure.
I think that I like all the Supreme dunks in general. I'm not actually big on the. Do they have colorway names for these yet?
They don't yet. I don't
That
think
middle
I
one
haven't
looks
seen
like
any.
Brazil. The left one's USA. I don't know what the right one would be, but
New York or I don't know.
no, they're pretty nice. I actually do like these color schemes. I saw. Did you see that one article come out? Like, gosh dang it, I can't remember who posted it, but it was like Supreme gets their first ever dunk collab.
Yeah, I think
Someone
so.
posted it, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it's actually technically true because I think it's Supreme's first ever non SB dunk.
Oh,
Everything else has been
really?
SB dunk.
Oh,
I think.
that's interesting.
That or it was just like literally just the biggest cap article ever because I saw all the sneaker accounts were quoting it, and they were saying like, delete this. You still have time to delete this. What are you talking about? But no, it's interesting. The SB dunks are always nice. Definitely have really good quality. But I mean, what's the reason for this pack? You said.
I don't know if there's any.
Are they getting
So the
released at
only,
same time?
I think they are going to be releasing on the same time. The article goes into, and they said it's only going to be exclusively released on Supreme.
Oh really?
Yeah, so nothing sneakers
How does that
related.
work?
I don't know. I don't know how they
does
wish
that
they
work?
agreed.
How does Nike agree to that? Like, I'm not gonna say that it's like the most bottable site, but it's way more bottable than sneakers.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know how. I haven't seen on Twitter or anything. But I'm assuming
You
it
can
is
cop
bottable.
manual on Supreme, like you can.
I don't
for sure,
know.
though.
At
Like,
least you
you
can
see
do
people
in
do it all the
store.
time.
They have an in store option. I think it's way easier to get in store on Supreme.
Oh my gosh, you
Than
kidding me?
Nike.
I feel like in store on Supreme is like signing yourself up to stand in line for 8 hours.
Oh, I know.
Dude, that's the craziest part. That's what I can't wrap my mind around is the like shoes. You'll see like people like parked outside the store for, and like there'll be a nice shoe.
Well,
It'll be like the Jordan one. Like I'm trying to think of a really good example. Like that's not like hype, but hype enough for someone to stay outside the store. Like the Jordan 4 University Blue. It was a really nice shoe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good enough example too, because that still would be probably a couple $100. But like, I swear people stand outside of stores for like shoes that are going to be $30 over retail.
Well, what
We
I
just saw a stabbing on the dunk, on a Nike dunk release. And
Oh,
the dunk,
yeah.
Unless it was like the off-white dunk.
No,
but
it had to
they
been
probably-
nothing. It was probably like a dunk high, maybe a panda,
Maybe a panda, but
panda.
even that you're talking about 100, maybe 150. So,
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the way
Supreme Crowbar, I do remember that.
I think the way they do their releases during Supreme now is like you sign up, but then you have a window of pickup, so not everyone's waiting in line. Yeah, so
That's
it's
smart.
like
That's the way a lot of people do
yeah,
stuff now.
so
Like,
it kind of limits down the line too. So it's not like first come first serve in the line. It's like you have a pickup window and you've already reserved your product. I think, or no, I think you just have a
do
sign
you
up.
actually know, or are you just making this up as you go?
No.
You got all of
I
it?
can't. I'm just trying to remember from memory.
Okay.
The way you sign up on Supreme is you don't get to choose your product. So it is first come first serve.
You don't get to choose your product?
No.
So you could get signed up and you just show up and all that's left is like a
Yeah.
handkerchief?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
That's
So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, because I think that's how it works on there. But yeah, I don't know. I personally like this dunk collab though. I do like the by any means on the heel cup too. I think it's a cool touch.
Okay, but I don't love the dunk high. Honestly, the only one that I'd probably get from this is the black and white.
Oh, for
I
sure.
think you
That's
did
my
ask-
favorite.
I think you did ask, which was my favorite.
Yeah.
The other two really aren't close. Like, and I don't know why.
I think out of the three, I would go black and white, the yellow and green, and then the red and blue.
Dang, you really would go yellow and green over red and blue?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
How'd you convince yourself that's what you think?
Because I
There's no
probably
way.
wouldn't get any of them, so I can just say that.
So you can make it up. Because it's like, after one, it's like, one, I'd maybe think about getting 2 and 3. Which one is like not the worst?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a cool collab. Hopefully we get a pair in hand. It'd be really cool to see in hand for sure. But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right, our next article is going to be the Air Jordan 1 Chicago is releasing late 2022 with a vintage treatment. Rumors have been flying around that Jordan Brand would revisit the colorway on the newer Air Jordan 1 High 85 silhouette, the brand's most exacting attempt at recreating the original Air Jordan 1 mold. So sources close to Sneaker News have provided information that the Air Jordan 1 with the same Chicago colorway would be releasing late 2022 with some vintage hits and a shape similar to the original and or the high 85 model. So this age treatment could likely come in the form of like a distressed or like a worn leathers, maybe like some pre-yellowed soles or something like that, and like just other adjustments to give the sneaker like, you know, the decades old type of feel. I think is kind of what they're going for on this release. So, you know, some other sneaker accounts are starting to like kind of confirm the same info, so it does seem like it's going to be legit that this will be happening. And I think it's going to be called like the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined.
Oh, interesting.
I think is what they're calling it, the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined. So, I mean, there's not like an official look at it yet, but what do you think about this idea?
I think it's very, you know, I think it's going to happen because there's already raffles out for the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Midnight Navy colorway.
Yeah.
We've already seen raffles.
Like Georgetown, I think.
Yeah, Georgetown. Yeah. It's coming.
It'll be called Midnight Navy by Nike.
Oh, for sure.
So.
But I mean, if they're already making it and they already have the model produced, I see why, you know, no reason why they wouldn't drop the Chicago colorway.
Some distressed, like
yeah,
pre-yellowed stuff.
Well, I think it's going to be exactly the same way the Midnight Navy or whatever the 85 one is coming out soon. I think that's coming out mid-March, I think, or late mid-March, early April, that one. It's coming out soon.
That's basically what they do, Jep. Yeah, they just released the same thing with like, it's like not the same color. It'll be the same colorway, but it'll just have different things. That's the craziest thing about shoes. Something that like we don't talk about that much is like you can just release it again like 10 years later.
Yeah.
And just make all your money back.
Mm-hmm.
Just make more money off it.
Yeah.
All the money you made off that release, it's just like, hey, it's been 5 or 10 years. You want to do it again?
Yeah, it's the power. It's the power of the brand. But here's the thing: they can't do it. So Nike for sure knows, like their all-star colorways and their all-star, you know, combos. You know, the UNC colorway, the Chicago colorways. So they try to sprinkle them in.
It feels like we're
occasionally.
It feels like we're like, when does it end? Like, when will there will never be, like after today, there won't be another Air Jordan 1 Low Golf UNC. How has there never been one to this point, and how is there not going to be one going forward? Like, I'm excited for this release.
There definitely will be one.
How?
Going forward?
Just
a retro.
Again.
They'll just retro it. Yeah.
What do you call the retro? Just a different year number?
Yeah.
That's just so weird to me. That's just so
They'll figure
weird.
it out.
It's so weird, but like, how has it not happened before? Like, there will never be an original Air Jordan 1 Low Golf shoe to get excited about again. Original. It's like, oh, look, they're re-releasing it.
Well, that's why they're doing the whole, they're remaking, they're tweaking the actual models. That's why we talked about last week the Air Max 1 Motive.
Squared.
You remember the Motive? It's an Air Max 1, but they just changed it a little bit, so it kind of gives people a little bit.
It's not going to work. You know that.
You don't think so?
Oh, of course not. It's not going to work.
You think people are stuck in their ways with it?
Yeah.
So if they change anything about the Air Jordan 1, like Air Jordan 1 High.
They can change it.
They do the Air Jordan 1 High Motive. Huh? What if they do an Air Jordan 1 Motive?
What do you mean Motive?
I don't know.
Motive, you mean, now you just...
No, I'm just saying if they tweak it. Well, they have. They already have. They've done it on the Dunk High Disrupt.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's flopped.
Well, they've done it on
garbage.
They've tweaked models before, like the Air Jordan 1 KO, the Air Jordan 1...
So are you happy with them sticking the same model?
They just did the Air Jordan 1 like utility, mid utility.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, the platform boots.
They put like a little something
on the lows.
No. That's the Elevate. I'm talking about the Air Jordan 1 mid utility. Remember, it's that one shoe that we had to go pick up from UPS that one day.
Oh, I think so.
It's one's got like a little buckle on it. It's
red,
black, and white. Yeah. So I mean, they switched stuff up a little bit, but I mean, I just don't. That's just a real. I actually have never wrapped my head around that concept that like. We just saw the Air Jordan 5 Hyper Royal or Racer Blue, and we just saw the Air Jordan 4 University Blue. Like, those are really. We just saw the Air Jordan 1 University Blue, the Air Jordan 1 Hyper Royal. Like, what are these? Like, how do we come up with new colorways and just always smack?
They're gonna. I don't know, man.
Bubblegum, the Jordan 1 Bubblegum.
Those were beautiful.
Won't release again ever for the first time.
No, though. Well, not ever. Don't say ever.
Give it the first time.
Oh, for the first time ever, right.
It's always just like, because there is a certain element to like, hey, the Yeezy 500 Blush is restocking. Oh, sweet. But you got this brand new Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blue. You got this brand new, but that'll never release again. That just always blows my mind. That it's the first. It's just a one-of-one new colorway idea that you can't release again for the first time. And how do you continue to do it weeks upon weeks for years upon years?
I don't know.
What's the shoe game look like in 30 years, right? I guess it's been about 25, 30 years of Michael Jordan shoe production over and over again, like different colorways for the past like
85.
It's been about 25 years.
Yeah.
So I mean. What's it look like 25 years from now?
I don't know.
You're going to run out of colors. We're
You
gonna have to
think?
create colors.
Well, then that's why
What's
they're
gonna
gonna
happen?
redo them. That's
just
they're
crazy.
we're already seeing they're redoing colorways. So that's nothing new. But luckily we don't have to make those decisions. We can just talk about the shoes. We don't have to worry about actually making the shoes. Can you imagine the pressure on that? Making the Air Jordan 1 bubblegum and then it flops or something like that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna move on to our next article though now, Chase. What are we looking at here?
We are looking at actually Nike confirming that they are not releasing the Air Jordan 6 UNC. So for some reason, it looks like tomorrow is the day for these Air Jordan 6 UNCs are supposed to release, but breaking news, Nike is not releasing them on their own sneakers app on release day. Now, last week on sneakers, Nike did do a what was it? Is it exclusive access or how was it? It was a shock drop.
It was a shock drop.
So they shock dropped some early pairs. Luckily, we were able to get some in, and now it looks like, but all of that allocated stock for that shock drop was it. So Nike has confirmed that the shock drop was all of the available inventory, and there is nothing left for this upcoming Saturday. Well, don't get too discouraged though, because other retailers like Finish Line and Foot Locker are getting some pairs in as well. But I personally have not seen anything like this ever before. So some are saying it is because of supply chain issues, but I don't know, crazy times that we're living in for sure. But Landon, what are your thoughts? And if that's the case, if it is late shipments, are we going to get another shock drop, in a month or two with these UNCs? You think that's plausible?
Dude, I'm just saying, that's got to make some people sick to their stomach. But I can think of one person really good, for example, you, literally in a haircut while this drop happens. Or
Yeah. No, I was in the dentist.
At the dentist.
I was at the dentist.
At the dentist, and I was in the gym. I was in the gym. You were in the dentist,
No
and
service.
I just happened to have my phone.
Yeah.
I saw it like in between sets. Went there, got it. Sent him a screenshot. Like he responds like 5-10 minutes later. He's like, "No way." He's like, "I missed it. I was in the dentist." I would be sick if I don't want to say I want my fair shot at everything, because there's nothing's fair. Nothing's fair in this life. Everything's give and take.
Right.
But if you don't know they're shock dropping, which we didn't. I think there may have been a rumor, but it had been a rumor for days. They might drop today, they might drop today, they might drop today, then they dropped. I'm not even sure that a ton of people knew that. So I would want my shot hey, these drop on March 9th at 10 a.m. on sneakers. This is what in these sizes, and then you know.
Yeah.
You know. I want to say no smaller sizes shock dropped. And this is a release to me that would have GS sizing. But
yeah, that's true.
I haven't seen it anyway.
I thought it was gonna be a full size run,
right?
Yeah. I honestly, I think so. I think it is. I've seen GS and toddler.
Heavy.
I'm pretty sure it's on foot sites. I think on Foot Locker.
I haven't even looked at
or
anything like that, because I don't know how they'd be for sale yet.
Well, they're not. I mean,
on
the resale markets. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good idea. Not a good idea, but
it's just something to think about. I mean, I could have looked at it, but that's just
I swear it was going to be more of a GR, but I guess not.
For a shoe that nice too. It makes you wonder, is this a definite hold then?
No.
Would it be a definite hold with there being limited stock on it?
Maybe.
Limited access.
I don't know.
I feel like once that news officially breaks, just tomorrow's the release date. People are gonna load up their sneakers, launch their sneakers app,
and not see it.
And
not see it for sure.
Yo, what happened? Imagine just missing the shock drop info. If you're one of those sneaker accounts, you don't get to it fast enough, and it's people are just gonna be coming for your throat because they didn't get a shot to get into that thing.
I know, man.
I got in a minute late. I still got them.
It's really.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much stock from what I've been hearing.
I got lucky.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. Well, now if that shock drop is actually a shock drop with draw on it too, man, it's gonna get weird, because I don't know how that's gonna work. But yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely probably first in Nike's history of the sneakers app having something shock drop and then going, sorry guys, that was it.
I know that's. I mean, I guess it's just a different time right now.
For sure,
it's been kind of consistent that way.
Yeah, it's
just last week we were talking about how the Knock to Drake is is actually canceled, and now I think they dropped today.
They dropped
yesterday,
Wednesday.
A
few days ago.
Yeah, so I mean, That's just crazy to think about. It's just literally it went from 1 week releases canceled to, hey, these are dropping next week.
Yeah. So when do you think the shipping delays and all that stuff is going to get figured out? 2023? Like, are we just going to deal with this for the entire year?
It's still COVID related? Are we still tying this to COVID?
I think so. I think
still be COVID related?
I think COVID was probably the initial point of it, and with everyone, the working
so
and
far that it just never recovered.
Well, I think it's still getting people to work. I think that's the work shortage of having people haul off the shipping containers and stuff like that. I think that's the issue now that we're dealing with. Not specifically COVID related, but because of COVID, we're dealing with this. But
it's just like
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna take an entire year. 2022 is just gonna be a rocky
bad look
road
to break it up like this. I think it's a really
horrible.
bad look. Like, you shock drop it, but like, here's my whole thing is like, why would you shock drop something that you may not have the product for it?
I don't know.
Do you think they shock dropped that and we're like, yeah, we're gonna shock drop this now. The product comes in this day. We're gonna run it this day,
right? And
everything's gonna be good. And then they shock drop it, and then 2 days later they're like, hey, massive shipment delay. We're not gonna be able to run it because that's just a weird look. Why not just
horrible?
Hey, we're just gonna push the release.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll keep it all together because it's not gonna feel right going for these in like a month and a half.
It's gonna be super weird.
Oh, hey, look, man, the Jordan 6 is dropping again.
No, they'll probably just do a reserve like they do. Honestly, that's why I think we've been seeing so many Jordan reserves is because these shoes were supposed to come in on release day, and they're just finally coming in, the rest of them. So that's why they're like, oh, Jordan reserve. Let's just save up a few.
There's been like 4 in there that people were like,
been 4
hey, man,
this
that was
year.
Like really limited stock.
Yeah.
Really limited stock.
Yeah. But I think honestly we're gonna deal with this for the entire year. But yeah, I mean, Jeb mentions in the chat as well that even GPU prices have been coming down and the stock has been getting better. So at least that I remember those were being limited.
See with PlayStations. But like then you go like weeks and months without a drop. Like they drop, the prices come down a little bit, give it a week and a half, no drops, prices go right back up.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what definitely the market's been definitely weird especially with these late shipments. It's flipped a lot of things upside down. Like, who would have thought people are reselling PlayStations and GPUs and
just
sneakers like this?
Just the way that you can sell now, too. Just the different places that you can sell.
Absolute wild.
StockX.
But last but not least, Landon, what do we got?
All right, it's time to end this episode with our segment, Cop or Drop, where Chase and I will take a look at some of the scheduled upcoming releases and give our opinion on the designs. So let's go ahead and work backwards this week. We'll start with Adidas today. So the Yeezy 700 V2 Statics are dropping tomorrow. Cop or Drop?
Cop if it was priced at $240, but drop because these are releasing at $300 retail, man.
You can't do that.
What do you mean?
It's not a cop based off the shoe. Let's not pretend like you have like.
I don't have $300.
Here's what we should do. We should come. Let's enter into this segment with the assumption that the shoe is being offered to you. Are you gonna wear it or would you not wear it?
I would wear it.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the cop on these then.
But if he told me how much I had to pay for it,
it does suck that the price went up. It's worth mentioning.
Here's the thing. I swear. So I don't know why they made the 700 V2 $300 when they just dropped the 700 model from $300 to $240. So Landon and I were talking about this, and they said
that may go back up.
I think all 700s are going to be $300 now. I don't know if Adidas is making an excuse.
What a violent price jump.
Right? That's insane, man.
Jordan's like, hey, we're going to go from 190 to 200, from 200 to 210.
Adidas is like, I'll double it.
Double it.
Quadruple.
I'll double it and then
take it to the moon, baby.
Yeah, seriously, they're doing some like the exponential growth.
I don't know.
Pricing system.
It's crazy. Yeah, if anything, at least Nike didn't raise the prices on the Jordan ones.
It's not like that's the one thing that we did talk about. Whenever, do you remember whenever that article came out? Like all the shoes.
Everything but the Jordan 1 highs went up. So, but
it's kind of cool, honestly, if you think about it.
No, I think that's like Nike going, we cannot do it.
It's Nike.
Yeah.
They don't need to go up $10. But it's kind of standard. It's honestly weird because it's very standard in basketball. Yeah. It's like 2 models jump 10, 2 models jump 10, 2 models jump 10. So 130, you stay there for 2, then you go to 140, you stay there for 2, you go to 150. That's how. I don't know exactly what KD's line started off at, but
probably around 130.
Yeah, it might have been less than that, but I mean that's been pretty consistent with how it's been now. Like that's how you're on LeBron 19, and that's why it's retailing all the way up there at $200. But I just think it's very interesting. But they don't drop as often, so I mean you have to factor that stuff in.
I don't know. It's like I would cop, but drop at $300.
I mean, what Jordan shoe could just go to $300 and sell out? What Jordan model could do it?
I don't know.
I don't even think
only
Jordan-
one that I see ever selling out, and that's even more, is the 350, and that's the
I'm talking about Jordan.
no, yeah, I know. Well, I'm just
What are you
saying
talking
Nike,
about,
the
Yeezy?
Air. No,
Or-
no, the Nike, the ones with the touch in it, and the batteries, and
The Adapt?
So yes,
The
the
Nike
adapts.
Adapt?
Yeah, and those sell out. Those adapts sell out.
Well, those are
and
like
those retail.
$500.
No, they're retail 350. I thought.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
I don't know. But moving
not
on.
sure.
Moving on.
All
It's
right.
a cop. Wait, did you want a cop?
Oh yeah, I forgot to give my answer. Cop.
Okay.
They are a little bit bulky, but yeah, cop. So yeah, that'll be our basis. It's like, let's pretend there's a couple
Okay.
extra zeros in the bank account. And like money's
We're
not an
doing well.
object.
Okay.
And just like, how do you like the design?
Okay.
So here we go. Staying in the Yeezy family one more time. Possibility of this Onyx Yeezy slide dropping dropping on Monday. What do you think about these?
These are a comp for sure too.
Ooh.
These things are fire. I'm not gonna lie, man. When I first saw the Yeezy slide model come out, I thought it was horrible. But man, they have grown on me.
They've grown on me too.
They've grown on me. And
Jeff
this
said-
black colorway is sweet.
Jeff said if he ever had to pay $200 for a shoe, he'd call the cop. Dude, everyone's got their stuff for sure. I'm copping these too. The
Yeah.
Yeezy slide, but I'm not copping these over other, like, put them to some other, like the Okra. Like, I think is this black to you? What
I
does
think
Onyx
it's
mean?
like a dark gray.
Like a dark gray.
Like a, yeah. I don't think it's full black. I think it's kind of like a really deep dark gray.
I want the pure ones.
The whitish kind of
Yeah,
ones.
the kind of whitish
the light
ones.
one. I like dark
I don't
over.
want black ones.
Okay, I don't think this is like a
I
true
don't think
black.
I want gray ones either. I think really the only ones I would kind of like is like a cream colored one.
Really?
Like a cream colored one. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, it's like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a beige but lighter than a beige. But yeah, I don't know. I really do like this Onyx colorway of the Yeezy
Apparently
slide.
Onyx is like a deep dark, really deep dark white.
No, I don't think it's a
Deep dark white.
That's not possible.
Check.
We're looking at a black shoe.
We're looking at a black shoe.
But yeah, it's a
here-
cop for me.
It's a cop for sure. All right, moving on to some Nike drops to finish it off. How do you like the Air Jordan 6 mint foam colorway?
I would drop these. I don't like the Jordan 6 high. 1, 2.
It's just a Jordan 6. It's a Jordan 6 and Jordan 6 low.
Jordan 6 high. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
Jordan 6.
Right.
It's not the high. It is high.
It
but
is
it's
high.
not the high.
Okay,
It's not
fine.
like Jordan 1 high, Jordan
Fine.
1
The
low.
high version.
No.
All right.
The original version.
Okay, the original
The
version.
original version.
Anyways.
There we go.
Anyways, I don't think they just did enough for this. I wish they did something similar to the mint, like they did with the UNCs, and they made the base of it mint instead of just doing the, I forget what that's called, the midsole.
The midsole, yeah.
Because they made the midsole. I don't know. It's just not enough. But I'm pretty sure that's a women's
It is
exclusive,
women's.
right?
It's
Yeah.
women's.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a drop.
Cop for me.
Really.
I think these are really nice.
Really?
I'm 3 for 3 cops right now. I really like that the mint color that they gave that midsole. I personally do. It's a white shoe, tough to keep clean. If we're talking like Air Jordan 6 model is generally a drop, but this colorway is a cop for me.
Gotcha.
It's like I don't feel right about saying that because I probably still wouldn't wear it. But I'd like the shoe to look at. I just wouldn't like how it looked on me. But, last one of the day now, we're going to copper drop this white gum and black gum Sakai Vapor Waffle designs. So is it a cop both, a drop both, cop one or the other? What are you feeling on these two shoes?
I'm going to go with drop both.
Drop
just
both.
because the Vapor Waffle design itself is an absolute hoof. I mean, like, it is so big. I mean, we interviewed.
Not edible, Jet.
I forget who it was, but we saw them in hand. He showed us on camera what they look like.
JD.
And was it JD?
JD.
Yeah.
JD Kicks.
Yeah, and they were massive. So I can't. It's not wearable. It's
We got 'em
cool.
in hand.
Did we get the Vapor? No, I don't think we got the Vapor Waffle in hand. I don't know if we did.
Never once?
I don't think so. But
Never once.
I don't think so. We had to just check back. But
We'd
yeah,
have to check back.
it's a drop for both. I just don't like the model. I wish it was smaller. It's super big.
I'd cop
It's huge on the foot.
I'd cop the white gum ones, not the black ones. Black ones just a little too dark.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I would agree. Yeah, I think the white over the black.
You do have to choose. But
No,
you said drop.
I'd say drop. Yeah, but if you force me to buy one, I would go with the white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd cop the white, drop the black. I mean, they're not bad. I am 100% with you on the Vapor Waffle heel thing.
Yeah.
It's weird on the LD
Super
waffle
long.
too, just not as bad.
LD they did it just about enough where it's cool
Yeah.
and functionable.
You
This
can
is
almost jump. It's like a diving board off the back of that thing.
Yeah, I
You
can
just
imagine.
Spring off it.
I mean, it's just massive on foot. we've only seen it in camera. I don't think we've gotten it in hand, but I can't imagine it actually walking around with that.
Oh.
You have to watch your step, man. It's gonna change your whole walking pattern and everything.
I know, dude. You imagine the amount of people just like walking on your heels in traffic.
Man, they'd rip it in half. It's already pre-ripped.
It's pre-ripped.
Someone steps
you get
on
it
that.
in the right spot.
Oh man,
that'd be the funniest thing ever. Can you imagine walking your shoe just goes?
Oh, that'd be
That'd
horrible.
Be hilarious.
But yeah, that's definitely.
That's the list. I almost went full cops on that one, just dropping that last pair of the black ones. But that's actually gonna wrap up this episode for Laced Up. Thank you guys for taking some time to watch. But until next time, peace. What up, Jeb? Filling us up with comments today.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Us up with comments
thank
today.
you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for
you guys
staying
are still
on, y'all. Thanks for staying on, y'all.
We'll stay on for another
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Any Q&A or anything?
Dude, every time it's about 45 to 55 minutes. Every time.
Yeah. I saw Jeff here talking about a.
We've been good, Jeppy. How you doing, buddy?
We'll stay close every few months.
Jeff, I got a new job, big dog. I'm ripping sports cards now.
We both got new jobs.
Yeah, we both got a new job. Same place, different floor.
Really though.
It's the weirdest thing.
It'd be really cool if he actually gets.
You're 18 now, so your life sucks. What do you mean your life just got better, dude? Move out.
I need a job. Oh, there's plenty of them out there, man.
Move out. Use turned 18. Independent now. Use it.
Make sure you're financially stable before you do that.
Well, yeah.
But no, I hopefully Kyle does get a. If he gets a 4th floor and just like we get the entire thing and it's like what's on is like right next to each other, it'd be crazy.
It's so weird. Yeah, dude, we work at the same place, but I'm downstairs, he's upstairs.
Yeah, I never see him. Our hours are never the same. I would move out.
Where are you gonna get friends? You got us, Jep.
Move down to Florida, man. We'll hook you up.
Friends are overrated. Me and Chase aren't even friends. We're just business partners. There's no reason to advance past that stage.
I never see him either. This is the only time I see him.
We don't. Yeah, we really can't be.
Florida, man, you're funny.
Come on now.
Nah, dude, Florida's where it's at. Beautiful weather right now.
The weather has been nice. Weather's been really
nice.
nice.
Yeah, Samantha and I are going kayaking today.
Kayaking?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna rent out some kayaks.
Where are you going at?
This is downtown.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Downtown where? Downtown Safety Harbor?
Yeah.
Down at that spot past the sandwich shop?
Yeah.
You just gonna rent those kayaks? How much are they?
I think it's like $40 for 2 hours.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
You're not a heat man? Oh, come on.
Florida would be too funny to move to. Yo, man.
Dude, it'd be hilarious.
Come on.
Hey, dude, you get to wake up and know you're on the news every day.
You could work for us. Jeb will hire you.
We are not childhood friends. I've known him less time than I've known my dog.
Yeah.
No, actually about the same.
About the same.
I got Kobe about 6 months after I moved home.
Yeah, you're gonna hire with the Zero Casher hat.
You're right.
We got a couch.
We got a futon. Yeah, you can edit for us. We'll pay you for that.
Oh yeah, I'll teach you.
Yeah, you edit for us and we'll pay you for that.
I'll take the couch.
It's
yours, Jeb. If you're down, we're down.
We got a futon right over there.
We got a futon. We got a little mini fridge downstairs. Editing's easy, man. If you could edit for us, honestly,
editing is easy. It just takes time. Man.
I would pay. Landon and I would pay. We are thinking about getting an editor.
Yeah, editing's not hard for us. It just takes time.
It takes up way too much time for us.
Yeah, because we post like freaking 20-something videos a week.
Yeah.
You have a lot of personal stuff. You got a nice full-size bed and a nice mini fridge. There you go.
Well, the couch turns into a full-size bed. It's a futon.
And we got a mini fridge here, so really we got you covered twice.
We'll double you up.
You're going to need new answers.
Stack your mini fridge on top, and then you have 2. I spent all day playing, sitting in a chair, watching bed.
Phineas and Ferb?
Phineas and Ferb, man, what a throwback.
I have not watched Phineas and Ferb in a minute. Yeah, please turn that on.
I got hot up here, man.
I know, I just wonder what the audio ended up sounding like with that.
I don't know, because usually he doesn't do that, so.
You looking for a part-time photographer? When none of us are worth taking photos of. We aren't photogenic enough. You can just hear it in the background. Yeah, hopefully we're supposed to turn that off, Chip. I'm glad you mentioned it. At least the last 2 articles will sound good.
Well, I bet you.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad when we play it back, but.
I bet you I know why. Yeah, that's why. Here, I'll change it right now. There you go. Now it should be way better. You also need to go to college. What do you want to go to college for, Jeb? I forget. I'll let you know if you don't want to. I'll tell you what. I went to college. You don't need it.
Yeah, I went to college. That's coming from you're getting that exact answer. Someone who graduated and someone who didn't. So you're not going to get much of a difference.
Yeah.
He graduated, said he doesn't need it. I didn't graduate.
You don't want to go to wait. You don't know what to go for college for. Okay, then that's their one choice, not to go to college. Oh, GI Bill, bro. You can go anywhere in the. That's nice. You can go anywhere in the country then. Any public university for like free. Yeah, but you don't now, especially if you know that it's for free, just take time.
Oh,
Yeah.
especially if you want to meet some friends.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Friends.
A network for sure. And then move across the country. Get closer to your mic.
Dude, I'm chilling back. Can you hear me? Good. Can you hear me? I was just kind of far away from that. My back hurts. Backwards. You can't hear me very well?
That's weird.
Check. Oh, yeah, I'm really quiet.
There, I turned you up.
Check.
You're cranked up.
It's not even picking me up hardly, but it's picking you up like really bad.
Oh, so it's probably, you know what? It's hold on. I bet I have to do this.
It's good.
Here, it's because I probably shit. Hold on. It might get a little weird. There you go.
As soon as I pulled it back, it got bad.
How about now?
I've been back there for a minute. How about now? What do you say? OMG, is it too loud now?
Sexy voice is back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go see me on the Whatnot app. Be streaming on.
I'm telling you, man. If you can hook up the mics to there, that'd be so good.
Hook up the mics to where?
You get like a mic and hook up to the phone.
Oh, I don't know how you do that.
There we go. Yeah, I think I got to figure it out now. And
normally it's not bad. I don't know. Like no one else has complained about it, so it's kind of weird. Oh, we're talking about Chase is talking about like the setup at our other place. Jeb, do you know I got a new job? I rip baseball cards now. I auction off baseball cards live.
Sports cards.
Dude, I can't get like a normal sounding job to save my life. I sell shoes online, I work at a gas station, or I rip baseball cards.
It doesn't rip the actual baseball card. It rips open the packs. Just for clarification.
Yeah, man, you can watch that. Hey, go download the Whatnot app and then follow KK Sports Cards, KK Rips, and KK Consignment. You don't gotta follow KK Consignment if you don't want to, because I probably won't stream on there, but you can.
You might.
For the brand.
For the
brand, follow it. Type it out for you. I got you. So download this this app.
The what app? Close.
Whatnot app. And then you're gonna go to KK Rips, KK Sports Cards. Those are the 3 accounts that we have.
And his code name. And his code name's Cobra.
My name's Cobra. Yeah, dude. So on screen, yeah, I'll sit there and I'll just like open up packs for people, rip them, show them the cards. Have you ever seen that? Surely you've seen that before.
Yeah, like card breaks.
Like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I do that. I do that for like 8-9 hours. Never seen it? Yeah, dude. Literally, you won't see anything but my hands. My hands are like right here in front of the screen. Here, what do you? I get paid to open cards. Oh yeah. I know, hand model. Can't have a real job.
Lucky job.
It's what it looks like, guys.
Yeah, they pay pretty well too. All right, yeah. All right, Landon, give us a little. Here, get your phone. That's like the card. All right, Landon's gonna rip open some packs.
There'll be some cards right here. I'll grab them. Right here. Swiping. Oh, look, you got that card. Look at that. Nice one. Okay. All right, next card. Open up pack. That's all you'd see. What are they saying?
They didn't say anything yet. Move that light back. There you go. Best job. Finding work. Yeah. Yeah, no, they pay pretty well too.
Yeah, dude, they need people. But it's not like
Kyle just hired a guy to do graveyard shifts. 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
What guy is that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think he's starting training on today. He's starting training today.
Oh, he's starting training today.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
I'll have to look at the schedule, see if he's on there.
Wish my hands were beautiful as you. I'll do it. I think Landon's got the prettiest hands.
I don't, dude.
You gotta know sports though. That's the thing. You have to know sports. You gotta be a sports
dude,
fanatic.
yeah, you gotta talk about it nonstop. All the baseball, football, basketball players, just you gotta know what cards.
Go get your card real quick.
Huh? Yeah, I can show you. Yeah, that's where you failed, Jeff. You gotta know it all, man. I'll go show you this guy. I ripped this card. It was I'll explain it when I get.
Yeah, but yeah, Landon's been doing it for about a week now, 2 weeks, including training, and he's been doing really well. I have a giant collection of old baseball cards when I was younger, somewhere in my garbage. What is your at on whatnot? It's KK Sports Cards, KK Consignment, and KK Rips. I'm telling you, Kyle needs to pay us, man. We're getting some.
Isn't he paying us?
No, he needs to pay us for these shout outs. Yeah, so that's a card that he got for free. Some guy.
Number to 99.
Some guy.
He got it. I opened it for him and I told him I was a Cardinal. I said, "Oh, sweet, I'm a Cardinal fan." He's like, "Oh, it's only like $10 or $15. You can just have it." Wait, is your ad on whatnot? No, it's not an ad. Yeah. Just follow those one fresh. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was trying to catch up.
Those are sick. My family's Cardinals fans?
Yeah, dude. I'm a big Cardinal fan. If you can't tell, got the Cardinal shirt on.
Are you gonna actually grade it?
Whoa, what are you doing?
So I can see it.
Taking that thing out. Hey, who's he think he is? Somebody tell me who this guy thinks he is.
That's crazy that like this is a
Oh yeah, I got you. That's right. I forgot about that, Jeff. It's been a while since we talked about that.
Wonder what this would grade as.
So you got to look at the centering. The centering is actually pretty good. It went. I don't know what it would grade as. Probably like a 9.5.
Look at him, guys. Look at him.
Come on, guys.
He thinks he's smart.
Yep. Smarter than some. Smarter than some. Definitely not all. All right. 3 minutes left. You guys got anything you want to tell us before we take off? Thank you guys for tuning in again, man.
Yeah,
it's
thank
the
you
only
guys,
time
man.
only time to chat with you. It's the only time to chat with
I
you.
know, we're busy.
What does the logo look like? Cereal brand?
Oh, the KK? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where he designed it, but it's definitely memorable too.
Yeah, you guys could probably jump on there. I bet there's guys streaming.
I bet you it kind of looks like Special K.
No, I don't think it is. No, there's no one streaming yet, but
like it kind of looks like the Special K. I think that's where you get it from.
I thought it was like Kmart.
No, that K is a little different.
Oh, is it? No, isn't it the? Oh, you're talking Special K, the cereal.
Yeah, that K.
Brand? Yeah, I think that's what that is. Yeah,
it looks like it.
Looks pretty similar. Yeah, Jet, man, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night.
There, I followed.
Bet.
Yeah,
I'm streaming tomorrow night into the morning. What's my schedule tomorrow? What is my shift? It's like,
oh, are you late?
Yeah, I'm late. Tomorrow I'm 5:30 to 2 a.m.
Oh, you're going in early too.
Huh? 5:30.
Oh, that's when you usually go in.
6 or 5:30.
Oh, okay.
So it's weird. Like I'm 5:30 tomorrow, but I'm 6 on Sunday. 5:30 to 2 a.m., 6 to 2 a.m.
Oh, exactly. When I'm asleep. When do you go to sleep?
Bro,
you go to sleep at 5 p.m.?
Jep, get a life.
Catch me like Clint Capella when next time I'm in Florida. You go to sleep at 6 p.m.? Jep, why?
Clint.
Jep, well, now you can stay up and talk to Landon.
Yeah, Jep, now stay up and do something. Live a little bit, huh? Live a little bit. I feel that. Don't want to do anything with your life. I feel that
I
sometimes.
told you you need a job or something.
That's how I felt last night, knowing I was gonna wake up this morning and come and get my stuff done. I don't want to do anything with my life. I'm just gonna go to bed and try and do it tomorrow. I thought about doing it last night. The Warriors were getting beat the whole game. I was gonna.
I know they lost by 9.
I was in a bad mood.
I saw that.
I was like, nope. Warriors lost. I'm out.
Barely do the small work. You're good, Jeb.
Yeah, Jeff. Maybe you should use that.
You can get a job.
Use that grant and just.
Oh, he's got senioritis.
Oh gosh, that's the way.
That's
it is.
the worst, bro.
That's the way it is.
That's the worst.
Dude, my senior year was the biggest joke of all time. I had class, work release,
Oh yeah.
lunch, away from school, work release.
You had one class?
So I was taking I think I took 2 classes each semester.
Wow.
Yeah, actually I did. That's all I needed. So like what did I do? I went to school. I went to school at 8, and I was at school from 8 to 8:50. And then I left at 8:50. Didn't come back to school.
All right, see you later, Fresh. We'll see you next week.
See you later, Fresh, man. We're about to get off anyways in 2 seconds. I'm just explaining this. I went to school at 8 to 8:50.
You talk that way.
Huh?
You talk that way.
My bad, I was telling you. I went to school. Well, it's just Jep. Jep, are you still listening to this? I went to school from 8 to 8:50. 8:50 I left. Be gone from 8:50 until 1 o'clock. 8:50 until 1 o'clock. I come back and have class from 1 to 1:50, 2 to 2:50.
Wow.
But my 2 to 2:50 was gym.
Wow.
So I had class first and 6th period.
Wow.
1 to 5 gone. 7 was gym.
Wow. Must have been nice. Yeah.
Probably why I was successful in sports that senior year. I was like, had nothing on my plate. You don't even have gym class? Dude, that's probably why I was successful in sports my senior year. It's literally nothing on my plate.
But that's actually going to do it.
We're going to take off, Jep.
We got to start working on editing now.
Online. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, online classes.
Yeah.
Online classes can be tough to get motivated for. I'm gonna agree with you there.
For sure.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. High rank. Probably is. Probably need to turn those priorities around, but don't go to me looking for it.
It's all good. But all right, Jeb. We'll catch you guys on the next time. I'll see you guys later.
Man. Have a good week.